Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success while others struggle? Could the secret lie in your mindset? Indeed, it's an intriguing concept to ponder. The power of mindset is often underestimated, yet it plays a critical role in our journey towards success. Let's consider the concept of a millionaire mindset for a moment. It's not just about having a desire to accumulate wealth. Rather, it's a frame of mind that embraces possibilities, values perseverance, and recognizes opportunities where others might only see obstacles. Our brain, fascinatingly, can be our greatest ally or our toughest adversary in the pursuit of our goals. It can either propel us forward with optimism and resilience or hold us back with fear and doubt. So if you're ready to unlock your full potential, let's dive into how you can reset your brain for success. The journey to developing a millionaire mindset begins now. The first step to resetting your brain for success is recognizing your limiting beliefs. So, what are these so-called limiting beliefs? Basically, they're the mental roadblocks that stand between you and your potential. They're the thoughts that whisper, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough." They're the subconscious scripts that play on repeat, keeping you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. Now let's look at some common limiting beliefs. Perhaps the most pervasive one is the belief that we're not deserving of success. This manifests in thoughts like, "Who am I to achieve this?" or "I don't have what it takes." Another common limiting belief is the fear of failure. We convince ourselves that it's safer to stay in our comfort zones than to risk failure, so we stick to what's familiar even if it's not fulfilling. Other limiting beliefs revolve around money. Some people believe that money is inherently evil, or that they're not capable of managing it effectively. These beliefs can prevent us from pursuing financial success because we associate it with negative outcomes. So, how do we identify these limiting beliefs in our own thought patterns? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice when you're holding yourself back, or when you're making excuses for why you can't achieve something. Listen to the stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. These narratives are often influenced by our limiting beliefs. Once you've identified a limiting belief, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? More often than not, you'll find that these beliefs are not based on facts, but on fears and insecurities. And remember, just because you've believed something for a long time doesn't mean it's true. The only limits that exist are the ones in your mind. It's time to break free. Challenge these limiting beliefs and you'll be one step closer to resetting your brain for success. Now that you've identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to challenge and change them. Let's start by understanding that our thoughts are immensely powerful. They shape our experiences, our actions, our successes, and failures. Negative thoughts can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, where we begin to believe and act as if they are true. And that's where the challenge begins. The first step is to acknowledge these negative thoughts. Recognize them for what they are, just thoughts, not facts. They are not an undeniable truth about you or your capabilities. They are simply an interpretation or perception of a situation. Once you've acknowledged these thoughts, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful or harmful? Is it based on facts or assumptions? More often than not, you'll find that these thoughts are based on fears, insecurities, or past experiences, rather than on the present reality. Now this is where cognitive restructuring comes into play. It's a technique that helps us to change our unhelpful thinking patterns. Here's how it works. You start by identifying the negative thought. Then you challenge its validity. And finally, you replace it with a more positive, realistic thought. For example, if your negative thought is, "I'll never be successful," challenge it. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that this is true? More likely than not, you'll find there's no concrete evidence to support this belief. Then replace it with a more positive thought, such as, "I have the potential to be successful, and I'm working towards it." It's important to remember that this is a process. It takes time, patience, and practice. But with each negative thought you challenge and replace, you're reshaping your mindset and paving the way for success. Remember, it's not about denying reality, but about creating a more empowering perspective. It's about looking at challenges as opportunities for growth, not as insurmountable obstacles. It's about believing in your potential, your capabilities, and your ability to shape your own destiny. Remember, it's not about denying reality, but about creating a more empowering perspective. With your limiting beliefs out of the way, it's time to cultivate a growth mindset. Imagine a garden where your mind is the soil and your thoughts are the seeds. A growth mindset is like planting seeds of positivity, resilience, and determination. It's about fostering an environment where those seeds can flourish into the fruits of success. The concept of a growth mindset was first introduced by psychologist Carol Dweck. It's the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's the antithesis of a fixed mindset, where people believe their basic qualities like intelligence or talent are fixed traits. A growth mindset is the key that unlocks the door to a world of endless possibilities. It encourages you to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see effort as the path to mastery, learn from criticism, and find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. Now let's talk about how you can cultivate a growth mindset. First, embrace challenges. See them not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for growth and learning. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to fail. What matters is that you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Second, value effort over results. Appreciate the process of learning more than the outcome. Understand that mastery takes time, and that success is often the result of hard work and perseverance rather than innate talent. Third, seek feedback. Embrace constructive criticism as a tool for growth. Don't shy away from it. Instead, welcome it with open arms and use it as a stepping stone towards improvement. Fourth, celebrate the success of others. Instead of viewing their accomplishments as a threat, see them as a source of inspiration. Learn from them, be motivated by them, and let their success drive you to achieve your own. Lastly, never stop learning. Be a lifelong learner. Always be curious, always be eager to learn something new, because the more you learn, the more you grow. Remember, your mindset determines your reality. Choose growth over fixedness. The final step to resetting your brain for success is visualization. Now, we're not talking about daydreaming here, but an active, intentional process. It's about creating a vivid mental image of your goals and the success you wish to achieve. It's a powerful tool used by many successful people, from athletes to entrepreneurs, to prime their brains for success. Let's delve into the science behind it. Visualization works because our brains can't really tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize your success, your brain produces the same neural patterns as if you're experiencing that success in real life. This primes your brain to behave in ways that align with what you've visualized. In essence, you're training your brain to achieve your goals. So, how do you visualize effectively? The key is in the details. You have to make your visualization as vivid and specific as possible. Imagine not just the end goal, but the steps you'll take to get there. Picture yourself overcoming challenges, making tough decisions, and celebrating small victories. The more detailed your visualization, the more effective it will be in priming your brain for success. Now, here are some practical steps you can take to incorporate visualization into your daily routine. First, set aside some quiet time each day for visualization. This could be first thing in the morning, during a break, or before bed. Second, find a comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and start picturing your goals and the steps you'll take to achieve them. Finally, pair your visualization with affirmations. Speak your success into existence. Affirmations reinforce your visualization and further prime your brain for success. Remember, visualization is not a one-time thing, it's a consistent practice. And like any practice, it gets better with time. The more you visualize, the more vivid and effective your visualizations will become. Visualize your success, and soon, it will become your reality. So take the time today to start visualizing your path to success. Keep in mind, it's not about dreaming, it's about seeing, believing, and ultimately achieving. Let's quickly recap the steps to reset your brain for success. First, we've talked about recognizing limiting beliefs. These are the invisible barriers that often hold us back from reaching our full potential. By identifying them, we can start to challenge and change them. Speaking of challenge, the second step we highlighted is to challenge and change negative thoughts. Our thoughts can be our greatest ally or our worst enemy. It's crucial to learn how to turn negative thoughts into positive ones, transforming them into fuel for success. Next, we explored the concept of cultivating a growth mindset. This involves seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than impediments. It's about believing in your ability to learn, adapt, and improve. Lastly, we discussed the power of visualizing success. By mentally rehearsing our desired outcomes, we can train our brains to work towards achieving them. Remember, success starts in the mind. Reset your brain and unlock your full potential.